Welcome, you guys. Um, Special day today. Today is August 3rd, 2025, and I'm here with the lovely Tessy for another episode with Coffee with Jonathan. There's no coffee in these cups right now. We're outdoors. It's the Houston heat. We're drinking the best water, but I love it. Cheers to you, young lady.
Cheers.
Tessy has a wonderful heart. I won't get it too much into it on how we met, but just know it was a divine intervention. A couple weeks ago, I was at a hospital with my dad. He was getting some tests done, and he's a healthy young man, and it's important to get our tests. So he was getting our tests, some tests done, and on the last day he was there, this beautiful young lady comes in her scrubs and everything like that, and she feels the energy and everything of the room. It was me, one of my daughters, and my mom. And she begins to tell us this extraordinary story about her heart and peace in the pain. And we'll get into it a little later. But first, we'll start with Tessy, beautiful young lady. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you, Jonathan.
She resides, she's from Nigeria, Lagos. And she came out here in 2006, Florida. And just kind of take us on how you actually landed in Houston, if you don't mind, from Florida.
My name is Tessy Okeleke. I'm from Delta State in Nigeria.
Wow.
But we live in Lagos and I have my kids in Lagos. And from Lagos, we moved down to US. That was in 2006, December, about 19 years. Oh, what a long time. So we were living fine. I was married when we were moving here, but one thing leads to another, abuse and stuff. So I couldn't take it anymore. It's better to be alive, you know. So I had a divorce, took my kids with me, 4 children, one in Nigeria. I had 5. I'm a mother of 5 kids.
Wow.
So we got here. We're in Florida, actually, living fine. We moved to Tampa and stayed in Florida from Fort Lauderdale. So
wow,
we live in Tampa for some time, close to maybe 11 years.
Okay.
So from there, with my children, after the divorce, I kept on going. I've been divorced like 13 or 14 years now. So as a single mom with 4 children, it was hard. Life was hard, but I never give up.
Wow.
I was with the children, moving, you know. So I work hard. I'm a hard worker with God. My strength is from God, you know.
Your strength is from
And,
God.
yeah.
Wow. And
So
golly, go
that's
ahead.
it. So,
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
yeah.
So now you relocate to Tampa, Fort Lauderdale area, right?
From there, I got a job. I was working in Florida hospital as a nursing assistant. From there, I got a job with the VA, with the veterans. So a couple of years, 4 years with the veteran, I moved here. My daughter got admission, my only daughter, God bless her soul. She got admission at a place called, there's a, what do you call this?
Preview?
Preview, thank you.
PV!
So she got admission, she loved it so much. Then she told me, Mommy, you gotta move. I said, okay.
Wow. So she goes to PV.
Yeah, she was
She
in
leaves
PV.
y'all in Florida, goes to
Yeah.
PV, comes to the
Yes.
Houston area,
Yes.
and then she said, Mom,
Yeah,
it's beautiful out here. Y'all come on with
so
me.
we have to move because we like the sun. It's like Nigerian
There you
weather.
go. Right. It feels
Yeah.
at home. Wow.
So I first came to see for myself.
Mhm.
I stay with my cousin who is a nun. That's a
Wow.
reverend sister.
Good.
I spent time. She came there. We stayed together. Then from there I went back. Then I came with the family. So we moved down here. I lived with her alone for 6 months. Then we got our own apartment. We started living together. So life was good, though I was paying out of state, which is expensive.
Correct.
So I couldn't continue. So she has to leave Prairie View and went to Houston Community College.
HCC, got it.
Where she got all her credits. She wrote 7 A's and 1 B. I have it in the house.
Pearl was an all-star student.
Do you know when the results came, when they brought it, I was in tears. That was a day to her burial. That
Wow.
was when they
Wow.
brought
Wow.
the
So
certificate.
Pearl, right? So
Yeah,
Pearl, beautiful name,
yeah,
great choice on names.
yeah,
Beautiful woman,
yeah.
young lady. She
Mhm.
was smart. She had
She
lots of
was,
friends, full of
yeah,
love, full of love.
yeah.
She was a great singer,
She sings so well. They
right?
love her everywhere she goes. They say, Pearl, Pearl.
There you go. So
Uh-huh.
she's going through college. She's at PV, then she goes to HCC. She's
She,
knocking it out, right?
yeah, she finished and went
She
to Houston,
finished
University of
to University of Houston.
Houston,
Correct,
to
correct, correct.
graduate, a year to graduate.
A year. So a year before graduation, September the 9th,
She came 22.
2022,
Yeah, it
some things
happened
changed, right, in your life.
in my
Can
life.
you describe that day, September 9th of
That's a day I
2022?
never wish she come again. I don't want that day. That was a horrible day of my life. When she came back from work, she worked. She got this brand new car, Toyota 2022. I
Oh,
said,
brand new car. So
I
she's rolling.
I told her,
Go,
come, this
Pearl.
car is big for you. Say, mommy, I can afford it. Because she works hard. So she models. Me and my cousin, we used to go and pay and watch her model.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So she told me I can pay for it. I said, no problem. So she used that car for like 5 months.
Uh-huh.
So one day she came back from work in the morning. She said, oh, mommy, I'm fine. I'm going back in the evening. Not usual, as normal. She said, I want to shower. I'll see you. When you go in, please keep my pepper soup. She loved pepper soup.
Uh,
So I said, okay, I'll keep it. She
Mom's
hugged me
cooking.
and she went to bed. She showered and went to bed.
Uh-huh.
They live with me. The boys, they all have their rooms. I
Right.
live upstairs. So when it was time to go to work, I came down, did the pepper soup, but I was feeling somehow dull. I said, what's going on? But I summoned the courage, took my bag just to tell them I'm leaving.
Goodbye.
Normally,
Right.
the boys in their room, I'm leaving. Okay, bye, mommy, we love you. I had a son too. My son was I have a veteran son.
Yeah.
That's the one before Pearl.
Okay.
So he's the senior to Pearl. So that one is called Jamike. He's Richard, but his name is Jamike.
Yeah.
Pearl is Ozuamaka,
Mm-hmm.
Obioha, both of them. We
Beautiful
have Bobby
names.
and
Wow.
we have Marvin and I have Desire, the late one.
Wow.
So when I told them I was leaving, they all greeted me in their doors. So Pearl's door was half open. So I call her. Normally, if I call her because she's sleeping, she came back that morning.
Yeah.
She'll be going in the evening. She said, oh, mommy, I love you. But when I called her that I'm leaving, she didn't respond. I said, is she asleep? I walk inside the door. She was sleeping, two hands behind her head, eye closed. Nice bed, big bed. Her room is excellent.
Keeps
Big.
it clean.
So when I said, why are you not answering? What kind of sleep? Then I walk up to her, then touch her elbow, stone cold.
Stone cold.
My daughter was gone. And
September 9th,
that was
2022.
that was
She was healthy.
very healthy, no
She was
problem.
involved. She had great friends. She did great in school. She was
Mm-hmm.
your only girl. That was baby girl.
Girl, that was the baby of the
And you
house.
walk in, and Pearl is
Stone cold.
stone cold to the touch.
Oh my God. I jumped on the bed. As a mother, I grieved, I shouted, I cried. So my children came out from their room, the boys. So they call 911. They say, put her on the ground. I'm a nurse assistant. I do CPR all the time.
Absolutely.
So they asked me to be doing CPR. I did after my son. They was okay, switch. My son will switch. We were doing, but she was stone cold. She was cold, gone.
Wow.
So
So she passes. Wow.
as if that was not enough.
No, but wait. But you send off. They do the autopsy
No, they
on
came.
Pearl.
They came.
They came. They
The
came to get her.
paramedics.
The paramedics, everything, and then they
They did
send off blood
everything.
work and they send off everything.
They
What
took
was
her
the
away.
cause?
3 days.
What was the cause of death?
Unknown. Till today, I'm talking to you.
Unknown.
Certificates say unknown.
Unknown. You had the
Yes.
house swept
They did
for asbestos, for mold.
They did
They
everything.
looked at any kind of rare diseases and they
They
couldn't find anything.
they did. They said nothing found.
Nothing found.
So
So
as
how were you able to continue to push when Pearl passed? What did you do? How did you dig deep and actually have the peace in the pain? Because you had to have something. Because you
I
kept
was,
working. You had three
yeah.
other children.
I have four other
Four
kids
other children, three in the
in
house.
in America,
Correct.
one in
One.
Nigeria
Correct.
who came last year.
Correct.
It was not easy. It's heartbroken. It hurts the heart. But then when you have Christ in you, when you know the God you're serving, there's like a big stone that will come to your heart when it happened. If it didn't happen, you might feel, oh, I cannot make it. How am I going to survive? I will die. No, you're not going to die if you are a Christian.
Wow.
Once it happens, the Spirit of God will send you like a stone that will just
Wow.
block your heart. It will make you strong. I witnessed it. That's why I'm saying
And
it.
you know it.
I felt it because I was crying when it happened, but then the Spirit of God came like,
It
you
was an
have,
instant release.
yeah, he said you have to move on. You cannot
Wow.
keep on in this spirit.
Those
That
are
was how,
beautiful words. Those are beautiful words, Tessy. And
yeah,
so that was September the 9th of 2022.
yes,
So now the Spirit of God is in you. You get fully into your faith and
mm-hmm,
you keep pushing. Everybody's
yes,
seeing the light in you and
yeah,
everything else. So now Pearl's birthday is coming up, right?
yeah.
Her birthday is March 30th.
Another worse
And
thing.
so, wait. And so now it's coming up on Pearl's birthday. Lots of emotions, I'm sure, right? You're thinking about your baby girl and everything.
Yeah.
And so now, March 30th of
Our,
2023, which is
yes.
Pearl's
Six
birthday,
months.
6 months later in 21 days, right? So
Yes.
6 months and 3 weeks, literally to the day. Tell me about March 30th of the next year.
March 30th was my daughter's birthday. That was her birthday. I sent people, they bought things. We are going to celebrate. Her friends, I invited them. So we're going to go to her grave to do her birthday.
Wow.
6 months after
Wow. Yeah,
she passed.
flowers, everything right.
We
Yeah,
got
celebrate
everything
right.
ready. We invite people, they cook. The food was laying there. We were waiting for the time to go there. So in the morning, I decided to go to the bank to change my card. So I called my son. I said, oh, Desire, we call him Yagaze, you didn't wash your plate. Why is your dish on the sink? After his shower, in a short, and we look so handsome, extraordinary handsome that I was like,
Extra
wow.
handsome
I
that
said
day.
that day was,
Wow.
yeah,
Desire.
I said, Desire, look so handsome. Why didn't you wash your plate? Oh, mommy, I'm going to work. I have 3 hours. I have to sleep before I go to work. I said, okay, it's good. You have 3 hours. Normally, they will relax. Me, I do so. Before you go to work, you say, let me relax. I said, okay, next time you have to wash it. I don't have to be washed. Then he came and hugged me, mommy, please. I said, don't bribe me. I told him he was bribing me.
And now, but wait. So Desire is your youngest son. He's the baby
Youngest,
boy.
21
He's the
years.
baby boy. So the baby boys get preferential treatment. I'm the baby boy, so
Yeah,
I understand about
you
being the
see
baby
that?
boy. Yeah, so it's
Mm,
different, right?
yeah.
That relationship with your parents,
With
especially with
mom.
mom, right?
Yeah, with mom.
Son
It
and
was my
mom, baby
last baby.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said, Mommy, please help me out. Then he hugged me. I said, no, 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 no. Go and wash it. He said, Mommy, please. Then I said, okay, I'll do it. Then he gave me a hug and he went to him. I never knew it was the last hug. That was,
Wow. You said the last hug. So talk talk with me about that. So you give
that
him his
was,
hug, and then what happened? Just take your time.
so after he hugged me, and I told him I was going to the bank. It's okay. As soon as I stepped out in my car, he used his phone and called me. I said, Mommy, where's Bobby, my brother? That's the senior one. I said, Bobby will soon be here. He went to see a friend. So then I went to the bank. It's like 3 minutes from my
Right.
house. Then I went to the bank. Then the bank said, your card is okay. They just asked me to remove it. There's a paper there.
Hmm.
When you activate.
That's right. Correct.
So they
That's
told
right.
me
The
to
little
take
sticker.
it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
so
That's right.
that's all they did. And I went home. So I said, let me buy banana. I went to buy something at Walmart. Only two things. I bought it just like 30 minutes interval. To enter my car, Bobby called me, the senior brother, that he came back home and Yagaze, that's Desire, is not breathing.
Wow.
I was say again, he just snapped the shot and sent to me, and I saw Desire on the ground. Immediately I jumped into my car. I didn't know how I got home. I was
Wow.
driving, somebody was talking to me, watch, watch. Don't. As soon as I got home, I back up, I opened my garage, back out, I left the car running. I just jumped down. Thank God for American police. They are well trained. The officers were there. Immediately they saw me coming
They
in.
were already there.
They were running, the paramedics, everybody. And they, as my car was moving, I think they are the people, they jump in and stopped my car. I already jumped inside the house to see my son.
Wow.
Then when I got in, behold, he was laying down on the floor.
And if I can remember and recall correctly, he was in the exact same position as Pearl was in. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, like
His
that.
hands in that the exact same position, and no,
Sleeping, they like to sleep like
sleeping,
that. Yeah,
resting. He was
resting,
resting.
resting. Yeah, that's how they sleep.
And when you were looking at him, were you
It was
thinking of Pearl?
yes, it came to me again. You know, when it happened, first to the second takes you back to the first. It hits me again. You understand? Then I
Wow.
cried, I grabbed him, then people came, my auntie came, everybody, and they held me and they asked me to sit down. So before the paramedic came, I adjusted him and took him away. Then I said, please let me see him one more time. Then when they were taking him away, I opened him
Yeah.
and I called him. I said, I love you,
Wow.
and they took him away.
Wow.
Then the Catholic, we did their burial in Catholic, the funeral service for two of them in my church. Uh,
Tessy, this is a mother, a mother's grief, a mother's loss, peace in the pain. You found peace in the pain. Let me ask you this: do you think that Pearl's passing prepared you for desires? Did that help looking back on it?
yes, it helped a little because if it has happened and you could bear the first one, anything you can bear anything with Christ who strengthens me.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you remember that. You remember
yeah,
that peace from
yes,
Christ, and you
yes.
remember that
I can go on.
to hold on to that and to go
Yes,
back to that and
yes,
there to keep moving on
yes,
and to tell your story.
yes.
Tessie, this is unimaginable, right, to say the least. So
Yeah.
here you are, a beautiful young woman. You
Thank you.
come out here, you were divorced,
I was divorced, but I'm married now.
and you're married now.
Yeah, two
But
years.
as far as the trauma, looking at it right in the sequence, you
Yeah, I
got
was divorced.
divorced,
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
you lost your baby girl, your only daughter,
yeah,
Pearl,
yeah,
and then 6 months later, on Pearl's birthday, you lose your baby boy, Desire.
yeah,
So a lot of people can't even handle one of those situations, right?
yeah.
You are dealing and healing from three of them.
Yes.
You have the best
It's God.
attitude.
It's God.
Absolutely. I
It's
agree with
God.
that. When I first met you, you were bubbly and you just had to tell us your story.
Yeah,
And you said, hey, the spirit is real. I'm
yeah,
happy. Every moment counts. I do the little things with excellence. I
yeah,
keep going. I keep growing. I keep loving.
yeah.
And I have two heavenly angels watching
Watching.
over me.
Yes, I believe. And
How
she
lucky are
has
you,
she
right?
has
The irony of
this.
that. Yes. Tell us
That
about that. Tell us
that
about that butterfly.
this is my daughter's butterfly. She liked to wear it all the time. So when she passed, I took it. I have to wear it to remember her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Let's back up a little bit. When Pearl passed, as a Christian, right? Christianity teaches, preaches about forgiveness, right?
Yes.
About forgiving others and forgiving
And
just everything,
forget.
right? Right.
Not to forgive
Not
and remember.
correct.
Forgive
So
and let it go.
so let me ask you this, because a lot of people waver in faith when things happen, right? Divorce, a child's death. You had another child's death.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please tell the world and to help somebody or many people, can you please explain to them how did you forgive God?
Which like I told you, if you believe in Christ, it's not the church you go. Like I always tell people, you might say you are a Pentecostal, you are a Catholic. It's not church, it's your heart.
Wow.
You must have a forgiving spirit. You must love. As a matter of fact, they call me what I love, meaning a child of love. That's
A
my
child of
nickname.
love.
Yes, that's what they call me. I love people irrespective of your color, where you come from. I love people. I'm the type that once I see you, I love you. You understand? If you have that loving spirit, that you see somebody and you just love the person, you know, you that helps you move on. It helps you move beyond where you are.
Wow.
Don't bear grudges too long. Some people hold on to grudges, you know, like, oh, I won't let go, he offended me. No, if he
Release,
release,
release
go,
and
be
flow.
free.
Release and flow to be free. That
Be
is
free. Yeah,
beautiful.
if you free, like I always say something when I want to remember my children. I say, it's like God came to my house. You know, when you go to buy apple, I told you that day, when you go to buy apple, do you buy the bad ones? No, you buy the best green, you know, fresh.
Yeah.
So God came to my house and took the best apples. He's in need of them, not me.
Wow.
I wasn't born twins. Even twins, they don't come out the same. They come one after the other. So I didn't come with them. So you have to know that you came alone before the kids. So Christ brought you for a purpose.
A
You came for a
purpose. A
purpose.
purpose.
And until you fulfill your purpose, you will not go. You will see somebody. I had an accident about 4 years ago. My daughter traced me through my phone. A car hit me on 610 where I was coming from. Where I came down from the bridge to the tree, to two cars down, broke the cars and came out of the road. The car was
Wow.
running. My car
Wow.
was total. They have to open the back and brought me. I didn't know anything. You know where I found myself? Like this, hand praying, one leg kneeling down. I was just going like a rocket until I
Wow.
got to a
You were
place.
ascending.
I tell you, I was until I got to the place. When I look here, everything is pure
Wow.
white. I checked this side, was all pure. I checked my back with my hands like this. Then I said, am I dead? Then I opened my eyes. Guess where I was? Memorial Hermann.
Memorial Herman. Wow. He
Yeah.
said,
So
not
I
your
was,
time.
yeah, the doctor say, here, he gave me bumps.
A
I
fist
said,
bump.
the fixed bump. Then
Wow.
he told me, not everybody can survive the accident.
Tessy, you're
So
here.
I'm telling you,
You're here for us.
leave your heart playing. Let God play with you. Let God come
Wow.
in. If God can come, it's not how you carry the Bible, you tie your hair, you look, you
None of that
look. None
matters.
of them
It's
matters.
who you
It's who
are
you are.
to the
Yeah,
core
to
in
the
your
core,
heart.
inside your heart. Let it be pure. If you love with your heart. Don't love
Love with your
with
heart.
condition. No.
Unconditional love.
Yeah, so that God
Wow.
will dwell in you and move with you and walk with you. I believe God has been working with. It's my refuge and it's
That's beautiful.
that's why it's the reason why I exist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm
So
telling you.
let me ask you this.
That's all I can
So
say.
that had to wow, that's powerful. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you,
If you don't mind me
Jonathan.
asking, Tessie, did you ever have to seek counseling or therapy or anything? Or
No,
wow,
no, people were suggesting that I'm fine. I'm okay. They said, no, you need counseling. You need. I said, no, I'm fine. You know why I say I'm fine? Because God knows I'm existing. He is talking to me. God is talking to me. If
um,
He talk with you, He comes to you. Is my reason. I hold Him. Like my son. Let me tell you, my son in the army, Richard. That's Jamike.
yeah,
When this thing happened the second time, he called me. He came to me. He said, "Mommy, since we were born in Nigeria, you've been going to church, taking us to church, even Pentecostal, and you finally came back to your Catholic where you were born and raised." I say, yes, my parents were Catholics. He said, why did my brother and my sister die? Why did you have to lose children, two
wow,
children? If
wow.
your
He's
son can
battling.
ask you such a question,
He's battling.
you know what I told him? I didn't waste time. I didn't hesitate. I just told him, I said, look, son, Richard, he answered. I said, do you know the book of Job?
Wow,
Have you ever heard of Job? He said, no. I said, go and read the book of Job.
Job.
I said, Job suffered in the Bible. He was, people were telling him, curse God and die, you know, but
You
Job
never
said
did.
no. His skin was peeling off.
Wow,
I wasn't sick. My kids were only died. They died, but I was healthy,
absolutely. They were
so they
healthy.
were healthy too. Nothing happened, even two of them. So I said, go and read the book of Job. At the end, God gave Job his children back. His life came back, his skin came back, and he got children. And he
Wow,
stayed long before he died
wow.
after. So
Absolutely.
that's where I derived
You're healing
my
from
healing
there.
from. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you're knowing. So I'm gonna tell
So
you
that's it.
something. I recently learned that healing comes from two places, right? A
Yeah.
lot of times you go to therapy and you go to heal what's in your brain, the memories and trauma in your brain. But what they don't realize and what they're not telling us is that In 1991, and it was discovered or found, and then recently in 1994, a few years after that, it was published, and they talked about the sensory neurites. There's a whole neuro
Mm-hmm.
composition inside of your heart, and it's
Yeah.
40,000
Wow.
neural cells, right,
Wow.
that
Mm-hmm.
mirror what's in your brain. And it involves in memory, emotion, and feeling,
Wow.
which means this: if you're only healing your brain, that memory and trauma is still in your heart.
Your heart.
So you have to heal your heart.
You have to heal your heart.
You've healed your heart.
Thank you. I believe so.
Let me tell you why you've healed your heart. Because you're able to talk about this, you're able to smile, you're able to
Mm-hmm.
cry,
Mm-hmm.
but
And
the
still move on.
healing comes, right, when
Yeah.
the memory is without the emotional charge.
Yeah.
So you can talk about the memory, you can have the memory, and you can smile and you can cry,
Yeah.
but you're not so down about it to
No.
where it
No.
just ruins you.
No.
The
Because
healing has taken
it
place.
has.
That's
And
magical.
I thank God for that.
That's magical.
And I thank God, and I thank God for the husband He gave me. He gave me a great husband,
Absolutely.
prayerful husband, a good
You attract
husband.
who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what happened. You
Yeah,
got someone that can see you for who you are, and he
yeah,
sees your heart.
yes.
Uh, I'm going to end this with a tool that I recently learned about that can actually create some harmony.
That He gave me two great step kids too. I have a stepdaughter
Ah,
now and a
wow.
stepson. Yeah,
So
they're great.
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show everybody something real quick.
Okay,
The 40,000 sensory neurites is what it's called. Please look it up. Google it.
okay.
They sit at the top of your heart.
All right.
And where they sit at is the place where the oxygenated blood comes in from your lungs and it
Yeah.
goes out the aorta, the main artery in your heart. So what this exercise does is it's for 3 minutes. It's with breath work, intention, and awareness
Okay.
that you do for gratitude. And what that does is as we slow our breathing down, and I'll walk you through it real quick and then we'll end this episode. But it's very important that you do the work.
Okay.
And it's just 3 minutes a day. And those 3 minutes will actually activate and stimulate your vagus nerve. And it would also tell your brain and your heart to work in unison and in harmony
Harmony.
to start sending out the right chemicals and the right electrical, right, current and
Correct.
frequency to give your body, to tell your body that, hey, we're safe. It's okay. We're calm. Lower the cortisol, increase the DHEA,
Right.
which is the precursor to making all of the hormones that we need.
That's good.
So this is what we'll do. If you can, and can you set a 3 minute timer, please? And we'll do this with me, and then we'll get out
Okay.
of here. Thank you.
Thank you.
And so what this does is, you guys, 3 minutes of this a day will allow 6 hours of those healing chemicals and electrical currents going in and out your body, and it's needed. It
Wow.
works. This is proven through our ancestors, through science. They know it, and it works. So what you do is, hopefully you're not driving right now. Just get to
Yeah.
a calm place. If you're not operating, hopefully you're not operating any heavy machinery or anything like that. So just relax, and we'll do it real quick.
Okay.
You got your timer set? Okay, good. So what you do is you want to put your hand on your heart, at the top of your heart, and you just kind of want to just kind of relax and slow your breathing down and put the awareness on your heart in your hand. You just kind of want to be calm and just put your heart over your hand, or your hand over your heart rather. So now we're going to work on breathing. So the idea with the breathing is to inhale, let's say for 4 seconds, and to exhale for 7 seconds. As long as the exhale, breathing out, is longer than the inhale, that's going to signal to our vagus nerve and our parasympathetic nervous system to say, hey, you're safe, you're calm, it's okay, healing is taking place, it's all right. So let's breathe in for 4 seconds. 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 7. 6, 7. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more with me. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. So if you can continue this breathing as we go through the exercise, you have your awareness to your heart. And so now let's get our frequency to the love frequency, which is 0.1 hertz. That's the energy to connect to the planet's frequency, and it's at 0.1 hertz. So how you do that, in a simple way that we can all do it, is through gratitude. So you want to think about your life. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful
Yes.
for this moment. I am grateful for this
Grateful for
day.
my day.
I'm grateful
Grateful for my
for
life, for my
our
family,
heavenly angels.
for our heavenly angels. I'm grateful for my children.
And
I'm
you just
grateful
sit
for
in
my
this
life.
gratitude
I'm
while doing
grateful
your
for my
breaths.
husband.
You
I'm
inhale
grateful
for
for my
4,
children. I'm grateful for my
exhale for
life.
longer,
Grateful for my job.
and you
Grateful
put
for
your
my
awareness to
love.
your heart.
Grateful for all my
And you
life.
tell yourself,
Grateful
thank
for
you.
my
You tell
grateful for
yourself,
my
I am
husband.
healed.
Grateful for
I
my
am moving
children.
forward.
I'm moving
I am
forward. I'm
love.
thankful. I'm loved.
I am
I'm
grateful to
I'm
be loved,
grateful to
and I
be
am
loved.
grateful to give love.
I'm grateful to love, to be loved. I'm
And you just
grateful to
sit
give
with it
love.
for 3
Thank
minutes.
you, Jesus. I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful to be loved. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for my whole life. I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful.
Great job, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you,
I feel
Jonathan.
great.
I
Thank
feel
you.
great.
So 3 minutes of that a day. I've
Yeah,
given you a tool that can take you far. So
yeah.
not only do we need to heal what's in our brain, we
Mm,
also need to heal what's in our heart.
exactly.
Remember, 40,000 sensory neurites. It's a neurological system that mirrors exactly what's in our brain as far as memory, emotion, and feeling that needs to be healed also. And that exercise allows that healing to take place for the next 6 hours. Do it daily, do the work. The work works only if you work it.
Exactly.
It's been another great episode, you guys. Coffee with Jonathan.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so much.
Jonathan.
You're amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Good love.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
God.
Into nightfall.